I'm Sebana Moynagh. I'm from County Cavan, a little place called Moynagh. It's a small village about 2 miles away. I'm running this farm here for the last 20 years. We farm Charlie sucklers here, pedigree Charlies. The first time I heard about Te Pari was actually at the ploughing match. I went to it in 2004 and we were just walking around and I came across Peter Sherlock, had a Ark Enterprises, had a stand there, and I just seen the crush and I thought that looks like a super job. This was in 2004 and that was a classic crush I bought. It was the first one Peter had brought into the country at the time. The first crush we just had just an ordinary gate at the front of it, and to get the animal up into it was an absolute disaster. She would put her head out and it wouldn't close, and then she'd be gone back again, and then she wouldn't go out the second time. So you open your door, you get her into the front crush here, close the vet gate behind her so she can't go back any further, open your front gate, catch her head in it, stick the bar in behind her that she can't reverse back on top of you. It's a fabulous job if you're dry cow tubing cows, which I do at least once a year. The Te Pari Crush it's made in New Zealand. It's very, very well made, and it's all hot dip galvanised, and it never rusts one bit. And that crush has been there, I think, 5 or 6 years, and it's maybe more. You never see a bit of rust on them at all. Peter Sherlock from Ark Enterprises, he brought them in first day, and if I ever have any bother with waste cells, he comes out regular just to keep an eye on them and check them and make sure that everything's working right. Just give him a call and he'll be down in a couple of days and organise the whole lot for you. So I just brought up that cow there. I just wanted to have a look at her in the crush here. We just closed the small vet gate behind her just so that she can't reverse back on top of me. It's just handier than her running up and down the whole thing. Just keeps them in tight. So if I need to get out the far side, then that gate opens out the far side as well. In here is my weigh cells. I don't weigh cattle every time I have them in. The likes of this cow there, she has the calves, so she don't need to be weighed. If this latch here, this opens and closes the head catching gate there. She might put her head out, don't know. So normally I would get this bar in and put that in behind the cow if I was treating her for anything. It's an anti-backing bar, so she can't back on top of you, or it's a safety feature as well. If I need to go at the front of her here now to handle her there or inject her or do anything with her there, we use all the side gates there. I would normally squeeze in an animal then if she's a bit smaller. Now she's quite a large cow, but we'll give a bit of a demonstration. It can go in a small bit anyway, and that stops her from moving over and back and causing herself damage and causing you damage as well. We also have a chin bar here, and it goes up under her chin there, and for dosing and the likes. It's very handy, or even if you had a sick animal, if you put the chin bar up, the vet's able to get the vein there to inject into the vein if he has to. I prefer the rear handle on these, so as you're not in her line of vision there when you go open the gate there to let her out. So if you were standing at the front there, she probably wouldn't come out at all. So this handle here then is a kind of a drafting gate out the left-hand side. So we let her out like that, and sometimes I prefer going out the side of it, so they do. So a lot of the time I work on the yard on my own here. So as a safety feature, really, this is a super crush. I can handle all the animals myself, run them up the yard, back down the crush here, do my jobs on them without getting injured, because the cost of a broken arm or a broken leg or whatever it's dearer than this crush would ever cost. So if anyone's ever thinking of buying one, I definitely go with this crush. It's one of the better ones I've seen. It's a super catching gate at the front, super gates at the back, the way it squeezes in, the way they can't reverse back on top of you. It's just a dream to work with. So.